Oh, emergency! Oh, emergency. You join me with a very, very mean, nasty hoggy that almost just freaking knocked me off the darn cliff. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Satisfactory. With me, Spacefish, finally back in our beautiful, beautiful little base after quite a long while to continue on our lovely mega factory setup and more importantly to finally, hopefully, get ourselves a jetpack this episode. We've been working away at that for quite a while now, and to be honest, I am quite interested how that will turn out. On the one hand side, I'm super excited to finally get up into the air this episode. I think it will hopefully make things a whole lot easier for us in terms of accessibility, in terms of just setting things up and getting into tight spots a little bit better. Also with that huge conveyor that we're planning, of course, to connect to the space elevator. I also think, well, knowing myself, and you also probably all knowing myself quite well at this point, it is quite a bit of potential for chaos though. I do wonder how many times I am going to fall to my death, and, you know, if somebody wants to start a counter below in the comments also. Yeah, feel free, get yourselves ready, brace yourselves, because I think, yeah, that is definitely going to happen. The question is when and how many times. Taking bets down below, I suppose. With that said though, it is time for us to pretty much just get ourselves right into it. That is when I find out where I was able to make it, because it's actually been quite a while, again, since the last episodes. I mean, you all will know it best. Unfortunately, sometimes that is just the way that life is for me at the moment, but nevertheless, we're back for more episodes. I am going to delete a tad bit in terms of Christmassy stuff. Or actually, maybe I can just dump it all over here. Because, of course, Fixmas is long over. And I think we filmed the last episode when I was still able to collect Fixmas rewards. And, well, it's July now. So you can kind of tell how long it's been, unfortunately. Actually, there's still red ornaments flying off the shelves, it seems. However, that's possible. I do not know. What I also don't know, though, is where the rest of these ornaments are supposed to go. This is our Caterium line, apparently. Okay, I'm making the quick wire right there. This goes in there, I'm quite sure. I'm just trying to puzzle this all together for a quick second, so we actually have some space again in our inventory. I feel like that's going to be a good idea, because you all know how crazy it's certainly going to get. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much the most that we can find. So I would say, in order to not waste all the time in our hands, we will just... Actually, this one I'm not too sure about, maybe rare, but stuff like the snowballs... on just the normal gifts, you know, which we've got plenty of anyways, coming from the trees usually. And, you know, will be relevant again next year, but only next year then. The copper decorations. I hope those were not the good ones. It's too late now, so go ahead, scream at me in the comments if it was important. Got some candy canes as well, which I'm not sure about. And the Fixmas decorations. Those all, I think, may be worth a thing or two, so... we'll just dump them at the base, and then we will proceed to make the jetpacks. Now, we do need some circuit boards. I hope that we can maybe just make those ourselves, because I think the input materials we would all have available. So we shall give that a quick look-see in a minute. I think last year we had pretty much the same idea, didn't we? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just do it again. What do I say? We dump all our stuff on the ground like absolute animals. Don't have the space. I just don't have the space. That is my excuse right now. Also, back. Body, legs, head. I guess back is where we're going to put the jetpack, right? I do wonder whether eventually there's going to be backpacks of some sort. I guess it doesn't really make much sense because we can upgrade our inventory capacity anyways. So I guess that's just where the jetpack goes. I mean, who knows? Maybe something else somewhere down the line. I don't know. And that said, we do actually need rubber anyways, so it doesn't really make sense for us to make the circuit boards manually if, you know, either way we do require rubber in order to make the thing because, well, you all will know it, the rubber is all the way over here in our mega factory anyways, well, in the little refining compound on our mega factory, but nevertheless, you get the point, I think. And holy moly, look at that. It looks so cool during the night, doesn't it? I love that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these lights and the conveyor belts have not been a thing forever. I think they have been a thing for a while, but definitely not forever. And I'm really, really, really digging that look. It looks really cool in my opinion. But now, it does appear like we're maybe potentially actually routing all the rubber directly to the factory. So, actually, why am I doing that? Oh, because I don't want like 200 units of rubber. That's fine, that's fair. So we'll just kind of, you know, do this one here real quick until we have 50. Surprising, to be honest, that we're overproducing so much rubber. We may have to check up on our production lines as well. But we shall do that a tad bit later then. And holy moly, what a little bit of a parkour we have to be doing there. That said, let's go get ourselves all the way up to the top and grab some circuit boards. And in fact, while we do that, I'll place a quick cut and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to the craft bench at the very bottom of our mega factory. So, what do I say? I ran up, ran all the way, it took me a darn long while. Probably like a minute or so at this point, so we really have to eventually actually get a proper system to traverse the mega factory, and kind of sooner rather than later, but you know the deal, there's so many cool things to do, so many cool things to upgrade and research, so it's kind of just priority, not even Z, like priority Pluto at this point in time, so you know, unfortunately, I don't have to deal with it as is. But I ran all the way up there, realized that we kind of have not got enough circuit boards that we produce anyways, and then run all the way back down and crafted them all myself. But, as you can see, we do now have all the materials for the jetpack. We can craft it. Let's do it. And, probably just drop to our death within the first minute of using this thing. I'm excited to see. We'll see. Interesting bit. So we've got a little bit of an icon down here, and it tells us how much fuel we have in our inventory. So it seems that there is no specific inventory for the jetpack itself. It just uses what we have in the inventory. Okay. Oh! Okay. I just jump and then I... Whee! Okay. I have to say, it is unfortunately not particularly... You're joking. Fast. Once it runs out of a fuel canister, I think, it doesn't just reload it mid-air. Like, you need to land. Yup. Oh, wow. Okay. So you can't just burn through one unit of fuel after another. Like, you need to land to allow the fuel to be refilled, basically, from your inventory. You can't do it mid-air. I wouldn't say underwhelmed, but I'm whelmed, I guess. I don't know. It's not as great as I would have hoped for, to be honest. I mean, it's also not got as much murder yourself potential as I would have thought at the same time, I guess, because, well, if you're only so slow, you know, you can't really do that much to murder yourself. Then on the other hand side, you can probably also do a lot to murder yourself, because if this thing runs out of fuel midair, which apparently it will every 2 seconds, you could be in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, I mean, it's nice like this. To be honest, you can manage it quite well with just a few pulses, I would say. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I'm also not mega excited. That's kind of all. Yeah, let me know what you think about it. I mean, it's decent. I was hoping for kind of factorial levels of whizzing around, not gonna lie, but this is fine as well, I guess. Let me know if there's gonna be any upgrades in the future. I mean, maybe there is gonna be some fuel refilling thing or fastness or anything else. Let me know down below in the comments. Would love to hear about that. Now, what I would like to know, but not knowing my key bindings, is what I look like from the outside. So, camera? See. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. I don't think that was what we were looking for. Third person also doesn't seem... Player movement, vehicles, photo mode. Field of view, toggle instructions, take photo. Toggle camera, C. That's just vehicles. Oh, right, okay. Huh. How do I put on third person view? I don't know. I would kind of like to know. So many buttons to know. Between all the different games that I play, what do I say? So many. Okay. Anyways, I guess we'll have to leave it at that for now. Or no, let me basically quite. I'll look it up real quick. Oh, emergency! Oh, emergency! You join me with a very, very mean, nasty hoggy that almost just freaking knocked me off the darn cliff. Whoa! Holy Jesus guacamole. I literally tabbed out to look this stuff up. Didn't even get far, and in the background I hear annoyed snoring noises that I remembered I stood at the edge of a cliff. Sorry for that little jump scare. I hope it wasn't one, but at least for you, it certainly was one for me. But yeah, okay. Note to self: don't stand at cliffs while you're trying to, you know, research things. So I'm just trying to balance our way up here a little bit, so we're a bit away from potential danger. And let me have another try at researching this stuff. All right, I'll be right back. All right, back we are. It turns out there's actually no way to get into third person in Satisfactory, which yeah, I never noticed. Seems that this was the first time now that I actually wanted to give it a try, and well, evidently it's not a thing, so it is what it is. Unfortunately, then I can't show you what it looks like with a jetpack on. I felt I heard more angry noises, but maybe not. Okay. I wonder, to be honest. Hello. Oh, wait! I've got an idea. I should probably not do it, but I've got an idea. You guys realize we have a jetpack now, right? I should probably get a parachute on top before I try and fly up on that guy. But I really want to give it a go at some point, guys. Yeah, let's keep in mind that we should probably get a parachute first. But it's kind of feeling like it, not gonna lie. I wonder how far I can get with controlled poofs, you know. Oh boy. The one thing that I definitely know is that this is not gonna work out as I... Shit! as I had originally hoped for. That was almost the first death of me there, I guess. So, we've got a slight issue, but I do know how to fix it, I hope. I guess that would be by building something a little like this. Now, how do I... Oh, hello? Ah, well, I mean, this is maybe the pillar support is maybe the way to go for starters, but how do I turn things again? Snap to guidelines, rotate, scroll up and down, okay. Guess something a little like that for starters. And then maybe another one in line-ish with that. Like a little tilted over to the left, because I feel like if I end up somewhere over there, probably the way it goes. Yeah, I do hope that that is going to be sufficient. And the good thing now is we can probably just do this. Yup, aim to actually burn all the fuel and then kind of just build our way up. Okay, so for this it's super handy, honestly speaking. Like, this is very nice. And to be honest, I do kind of like this concrete pillar system, because what this actually means, if you think about it, I can kind of just set up another support line right there. And I can actually do like one in the middle of the base here, one over there, and we can kind of just have a little bit of a conveyor highway ongoing. I think that's cool. I'm quite sure that we're just going to keep going like that. And the best part is my build range is absolutely ginormous, it seems, so I can kind of just set this one up from all the way up here. Yup, and there we go. Right, so just want it to be close to make sure I place that in the right spot. And now we... Okay, honestly, the jetpack is great. I'm still a little on not underwhelmed, but yeah, like not like super happy with the speed that I get from it. Like that's still a little bit of a point of criticism, which I would say is a fair one. But who knows? I mean, maybe it's just a first version of it. Please don't get stuck, mate. Like, got one of your bodies stuck down there already. We don't need a second one if you're stuck. But yeah, so still a tad bit underwhelmed by that. But I mean, otherwise, it is really helpful, I have to say. I mean, this really changes the way how I can build things and move around. Like, look at how easy this is. Doing something like this without a jetpack would be so much effort for me, honestly speaking. Right, now the question kind of becomes, where were the inputs? Oh yeah, I've got a jetpack. I can kind of just check it out, right? Actually, I can probably just fly over, check it out, and... Wait, but... Oh! Okay, so the jetpack tank does fill itself up on landing again. You just need to land before it's empty, basically, which is nice. So you don't have to just burn the entirety of the fuel. You can just kind of go... Boop! And there it goes, filling itself up again. Cool. Okay, so we don't have anything on this side. We do have a lot on that side. And we do have some stuff on the other. Yeah, so, I mean, we can kind of just go through here. That tree's a bit in the way, not gonna lie. But we'll manage, I guess. Oh, please. So let me do... I don't wanna... Oh. Flipping alert. Yeah, I mean, I feel like let's just kind of place it down right there-ish. But we can have the belt kind of come through there, right? So... We can just kind of start pulling something out right here. And yes, it goes through the tree a bit, but nah. No. And that's going to be the end point then. Actually, that's what my hope is what the end point's going to be. I'm not sure we can make that work perfectly, to be honest. Oh, I think we can with a little bit of downslope and belt over time. Well, we cannot make... No, we cannot make... I lied. I'm sorry, everyone. I lied. Let's try that again. Set it up a little bit further away from the actual pillar. Like that, eh? Then with that, yeah. That will then enable us to do something like that. Lovely. And I think we will need one intermediary pillar, probably. Yeah, definitely. It could actually end up being two. We'll set one up right here. Hope that we don't block anything in the future there with these containers. We'll find out about that. And, well, for now, let me go and set that up right there. I guess 3 pillar elements here? Yeah. Just start lowering it. Line that up nicely. And we go all the materials. Good stuff. I really wonder, to be honest, how quickly we're going to fill that space elevator up now. I've got a feeling it may happen really quickly. What the heck just happened? I don't know, but somehow during flight I selected the wrong target, and there we go. So, we're at 1,050 out of 2,500. Everything's connected through. You can see it just whizzing oh my lord! You guys know how long I spent just to get those 1,050 over? I mean, we literally have the darn thing already filled by like another 200 units almost. Okay. I mean, I wonder, to be honest, how quickly this is going to go. I have a feeling that within a few minutes we'll actually have this done. As long as we have already produced enough, which is the thing that I'm not sure about. But, yeah, super impressive. Super nice. I mean, we're going to keep the conveyor belt either way. We're going to have to send different materials through then once one material has been finalized. The only thing what I'm wondering about then is how we are going to pick all the material off the belt that is already on it when we want to send a new material through. I don't think we have anything to filter conveyor belts yet. I would imagine that that's something that you would be able to do in the future. But yeah, not really knowing where are the splitters and stuff. Yeah, merger splitter. Yeah, so not quite sure. I mean, worst case, what we can probably do is just always go over here, very quickly disconnect that, put like a storage thingy over there, go wee with everything that's still on the belt, you know, after disconnecting on the other side, of course. And then kind of just going from there. But holy moly, we're... Okay, we're almost there. So, I mean, perfect solution. Very happy with it. Works well. Can recommend. We're going to keep that flowing in there, and, well, probably very quickly actually stop that flowing in there, and then kind of just, you know, get other things flowing in, and hopefully that means that we will make some good progress in the space elevator. That said, I am quite sure that we are still missing these here, the adaptive control units, and I think we had already set something up on top of our mega factory a few episodes back that is not running yet because we had to first amplify the output of plastic and rubber and all, and that's also probably the reason that we have that rubber overproduction. So, I would say, in the next episode, we are going to go and take care of that, getting that rolling. We will pretty much just disconnect this thing here and there instantly again, get everything off the belt, get the whatever the middle thing is called. I don't know, sorry. Get the middle resource flowing over already, which I think will take some time because I'm quite sure that we are producing it, albeit at a very slow pace. So that can start making its way over slowly but surely. And in the meanwhile, we will then also get those adaptive control units finalized so that we have those producing. And then slowly but surely, we'll get to phase 7 and 8. And after that, you know, of course, there's still the topic that we do have a bunch of research here remaining, including a monorail. I would really love me a monorail, so, you know, maybe something for the future. I'm not quite sure what we would do with it yet, but kind of excited to give that a try. So let's see. But for today, I would say this has been it. I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. If you did, of course, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all that stuff out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.